Alright, hey everyone, welcome back to another video. So this video is just going to be a quick camera test on the Honor X9 5G, also known as the Honor Magic 4 Lite in some other markets. So the whole video is going to be shot on the Honor X9, both the front-facing camera and the rear-facing cameras. So you're currently watching footage from the front-facing 16 megapixel camera, which is capped at 1080p 30 fps. And even on the back, later on, you're going to see it's going to be capped at 1080p because the Snapdragon 695, as I've mentioned before in other videos, isn't capable of 4K video recording. So a bit of a bummer there, but yeah. So yeah, just going to go ahead and show you guys some photo samples and video samples, and I'll let you guys know my opinions at the end of the video. Hey guys, so currently testing out the dual view feature on the Honor X9. It's honestly pretty decent, but of course, again, it's capped at 1080p resolution. It's now the end of the day. I've pretty much been testing the Honor X9 / Magic 4 Lite for the whole day, testing the rear 48 megapixel camera as well as the front 16 megapixel camera. So I guess it's time for me to kind of give my conclusions on it. When it comes to the main 48 megapixel rear camera, which is the only rear camera for this device, I would say the pictures that come out in broad daylight in outdoor environments are really nice. The colors are actually pretty true to life. You know, moving into indoor environments where there's not a lot of direct sunlight, I do notice a bit of noise in darkened like spots in the picture, like the edges and stuff. There is a bit of noise, but not too much. And of course, if you're going out at night to like a dimly lit bar or like a street, the night mode works fine for those environments. But if you're going into more challenging environments like this picture over here, where it's essentially pitch black except for the fairy lights in the trees, it's definitely going to struggle. Of course, I'm not going to complain too much because in this price point, you can't really expect too much from night mode. It's not going to perform nowhere as close as like a flagship, because that's kind of expected at this price point. So, you know, the takeaway thing is for night mode is that if you're in a dimly lit bar or street where there is already a bit of ambient lighting, it's going to be fine. So I think that's where most people will be using it anyways. I don't think most people will be going to pitch black environments taking pictures. So yeah, that aside, the rear 48 megapixel camera is honestly pretty good for still photos. However, when it comes to video, it's a bit of a different story. It's a lot of downsides. First off, obviously there's no OIS, you know, so the video is pretty shaky. And I've noticed that in video the colors are a bit more muted or like less saturated. Not too sure why, but it's not as vibrant as the ones in the still photos. And of course, again, the video is capped at 1080p due to the Snapdragon 695, so you're not getting 4K recording over here, which is a bummer. No, this isn't the only phone, obviously. The Poco X4 Pro 5G, which I reviewed, also had a similar limitation where it couldn't record 4K videos. So yeah, that's just the thing you have to know if you're purchasing a device with the Snapdragon 695, is that obviously you won't be able to record 4K video due to the limitations of that chipset. Now, in terms of the front-facing 16 megapixel camera, it does a good job. I think in terms of selfies, they look good. In terms of video, like right now, obviously it's not the best. It's a bit shaky, it's a bit of noise. Colors aren't the best as well. I would say it's not as vibrant as the still photos. And again, of course, it's capped at 1080p. So yeah, that's pretty much it. All I have to say for this camera test. What I do want to touch on is the fact that I'm still kind of scratching my head on why they didn't add an ultra-wide camera, especially at this price point. I feel you could easily add in an 8 megapixel ultra-wide. So I'm not too sure why they didn't. And Honor isn't the only brand that's doing this. There's a lot of other brands out there, like Oppo as well. Another device is the A96, which is priced the same as this device over here, and that doesn't come with an ultra-wide camera as well. So I'm not sure if that's a new trend going forward for 2022 budget devices, but it's not something I like. Like I've said before, I'm not a fan of the 8 megapixel ultra-wide camera, but that doesn't mean I wouldn't want one at all. Like if you give me a choice between an 8 megapixel ultra-wide camera or nothing, I'm obviously going to choose an 8 megapixel ultra-wide camera. So yeah, not too sure how I feel about brands doing that, but yeah, it is what it is. So that's it for this video. So do let me know in the comments if you guys like the photos and videos that are coming out of this device, and let me know what you think of some of the newer budget devices not coming with an ultra wide camera as well. So yeah, that's it for this video. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.